Hey everybody, so today we're going to be talking about the best performing booster boxes and ETBs of 2025 because a lot of you guys would not expect these results, I don't think, unless you're paying very close attention to the market. But first, we should talk about Destined Rivals. It did drop today on the Pokemon Center. I didn't actually end up getting any, which obviously means that it all went to bots. There was no actual people on there. I'm absolutely devastated that bots and scalpers got it all. Jokes aside, guys, congratulations to anyone who got some. It seemed like it was up for a long time, like over a couple hours, at least for the PCTBs, which is maybe a good sign that there's a larger print run. Pokemon also limited it to one ETB, and I'm pretty sure every other product was probably going to be one. Maybe Sleep Boosters was more or something. I didn't actually end up getting to check on Sleep Boosters or booster bundles or booster boxes, so you guys let me know what they did for that. I really like the design of these ETBs. I think these are awesome. Personally, I prefer the look of the regular ETB that's more blacked out compared to the PC version that's just going to have more red. I really like this look. It looks awesome. But either way, the PC one looks good as well. And as someone who over a month ago said they really wanted to see a Wobbuffet card, I'm excited that the promo card for the ETB is going to be a Rockets Wobbuffet. There's nothing really else to add at this point because we don't really know any more cards that are going to be in there just yet. The promo card hasn't been revealed either. So once we get more releases, we'll talk about them as they come. But again, the set is looking really great. I think everything is lining up for it to be an absolute banger and maybe even the best set in Scarlet and Violet era. Now, getting into some of these sets that have done very well this year, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the past 3 months, which I know is a little bit longer than 2025. We're going back to like late December on a lot of these. And we're going to look at every booster box from Sword and Shield era, every booster box from Scarlet and Violet era, and then every specialty set in the Sword and Shield and Scarlet Violet era up to Surging Spark. So Prismatic Evolutions isn't going to be a part of it just because we don't even have 3 months of data on it. It came out middle of January. So when we look at this, and this will be a fairly fast video, Sword and Shield base, less than 10% return over the past 3 months. Rebel Clash, 12.43%. Darkness Ablaze and Vivid Voltage 26%-ish. Battle Styles up around 40%. Got close to the top four for booster boxes. Chilling Reign a bit lower, 27.2. And a lot of you guys probably, even before looking at the data, probably would have guessed that Sword and Shield would have been up there. But a lot of that got its pump like in November, right? So we're kind of on the tail end of it, whereas these numbers would be a bit different. When you look at just this year, a lot of other sets have started to come up and take over the Sword and Shield era, at least for right now, in terms of ROI. Evolving Skies 35%, still Fusion 42, Brilliant 38, Astral 42.6. Again, this is still starting to move. It's actually one of the highest in Sword and Shield era. I think it's only behind Lost Origin, which ended up being in third place overall in terms of ROI of all of the booster boxes. Silver Tempest around 40% as well. And then SV base, as you guys can see, 50.37%. This was the fourth highest. And this thing has moved from around $120-ish at the start of the year up to around 190. Obviously, with the drowsy pump, a lot of people were getting interested in SV base. Most recent sales are actually around 175, and those are from today, but you also have sales up around 184. So it's still probably in that range. Then you have Paldea Evolve, still doing decent, up 44.68%. Obsidian Flames is actually the second highest performer at 54.07%. Who would have thought Obsidian Flames? And this thing just continues to climb, right? It hasn't really stagnated. Even from like early February, it was around 180, and it's still climbing over $200. Most recent sale is 205, 200, 210. Those are all from today as well. So this is, guys, you look at most recent sales, most of them are right there at $210. Paradox Rift, 47.28%, close to the top four as well. Temporal Force is a little lower, 37. Twilight Masquerade, 31. Stellar Crown is the highest performing booster box, guys, out of Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet era over the past 3 months, up 60.76%, has moved from around $130 all the way up to about $210. And people really like Stellar Crown. And you can see over the past couple days, sales are actually breaking through that $110 price point. $215 a couple days ago, few there, 113-ish, and then today 112 as well. So to people that bought Stellar Crown back in early January, you guys are probably laughing right now. I definitely didn't see this coming. I don't think a lot of people saw this coming either. Some people did. Some people are really high on this set. Again, I still don't think it's anything super great, but it's definitely up there nowadays in terms of popularity and what people want to open and chase. And then the final booster box, Surging Sparks, only up 18.95%. Again, that got a lot of its pump before the end of December. Like November is where you saw a lot of the gains there. Moving into the ETB's Champions Path, 22.57% return. Shining Fates, 39.73, almost 40% return over the past 3 months. Celebrations, 31. Pokemon Go close to the top 3. This is actually the fourth highest, 48.37%. And this has moved as well from around $50 up to about $74, guys. $74 for a Pokemon Go ETB, regular ETB. Most recent sale, $61, a bit lower, but then $74, $83, $74. So again, it is in that range for the most part. Outside of that, we have Crown Zenith in second place in terms of the ETB, 77.61%. This isn't too surprising. I'm sure a lot of you guys would have figured Crown Zenith was up there. And again, you can even look at the thumbnail, right? Sitting around $126-ish. Sales, most recent ones from today, all $127.83. You do have a sale here, $129.85. So getting very, or that was from yesterday, excuse me. Getting very close to $130 is Crown Zenith. 151, 50.66%. This is third highest for the ETBs, sitting in that $200 to $205 range. Most recent sales, however, from today and yesterday, $190 and then $195.95. So maybe a few people dumping boxes. We won't see this go too much higher in the near term, but long term, I'm still super bullish on 151. And then Paldean Fates, the best performing regular ETB, up 86.87%. And yeah, I mean, this one's also surprising to me that it's now overtaking Crown Zenith. Most recent sales still in that range. Again, you have some lower ones at 110, some middling ones around 125. We talked about this set a lot yesterday, and it is a very good one. I'm, a big fan of Paldean Fates. And I think just having that Bubble Mew and the Charizard in there is going to make it a long-term option that people will want to hold and eventually open in the future. And then to round out the video, we have Shrouded Fable up 47.86%. Still fairly respectable, honestly, for Shrouded Fable. But it is surprising to me, right? Like Stellar Crown and Obsidian Flames, two sets that I actually really don't like that much, that I don't think are that great of sets, have been the best performing ones for this year, guys. So that just goes to show I know absolutely nothing. And if you want to make money in this hobby, all you have to do is do the exact opposite of what I suggest. Other than that, hopefully you guys did get some Destined Rivals. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get a PCTB. I may even consider just buying some on the open market, honestly, depending on what people put their pre-orders up for and, what the price is on release day. But again, like I think these boxes look amazing, especially the regular one. And I'm very excited for this set. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.